Alright, it's been a while. I think 2 days ago, I made a video showcasing me literally smashing a couple bucks worth of TV. I talked about how I've been, how my year's been so far. And I also said I'm gonna pull a recipe on my ass. We're making chicken and dumplings. The most famous household dinner that anyone can make. I love my mom's chicken and dumplings. I'm gonna cook them today. Boy, we got everything prepared so I don't waste time, so we can get straight to cooking. Let me bring you over here real quickly so we can showcase. Alrighty, we got you on a nice view right here. This, oh yeah, look at my pants. Perfect. Right here, this is a big measuring cup. Fill straight to the brim, 4 cups. I'm gonna get this right here. So you can see right here. Better than bouillon. And in my opinion, yes, it is actually better. It's like chicken soup in a can. Anyways, 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna grab this one out of this orange pick because I just had it here. This is a teaspoon, not a tablespoon. Don't. 1 teaspoon is 1 cup. 1 teaspoon of this is 1 cup. So 4 teaspoons of this. This is going to be very hard to measure because it's very slinky. You know what? I'll measure it so that you don't have to suffer. Okie dokie. Our last and final tablespoon. I mean teaspoon, Jesus Christ. I keep saying tablespoon off of a reaction. Last teaspoon. It's very hard to get. Oh. Yes. Yes. Let's get the rest of that off. Yes, I did wash my hands. Thank you for noticing. You probably didn't notice. Boom. It is done. Let me wash my hands with my little finger. Alrighty. We're gonna start this up. Stir it. Consistency. See, you see this? You see how it's looking? Just gonna keep stirring. It may look like there's not a bunch in here, but this is how it's supposed to look. Keep stirring. That is good enough. Let me put this back on. Now let's move you to where the magic happens. Oh boy, look at this. We got the chicken here. I didn't show the part where I put it in because it was stressful. Had to take off the skin. This right here. Okay. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn your stove onto high heat. And then you're gonna take your broth that you just made. Come over here with your broth. This is gonna be a step you do. Now pour it in. There we go. It's looking nice. Alright. I have some vegetables prepped already. I just made them. What you're going to do is, this is celery right here. And the onion right here. The carrots, you save those. Don't put them in yet. What you're going to do is, put your onions and celery in. There you go. You can put a couple carrots in there, but just don't put all of them in yet. It's going to be cooking for a while. I suggest adding 2 cups of water to make sure the chicken's fully covered. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. Turn the water on over here. And there we go. 2 cups of water in the pitcher right here. Pour it in. Now we're cooking. Now, disclaimer. This is going to take a long time to cook. Not a long time, but it's going to take a good while. So, go ahead, take a rest. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. Take a rest, do what you need to do. We'll come back whenever it's good. Okay, we've let this rest for a while. As you can see, it's steaming up. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Here are the seasonings I'm going to be using right here. Some garlic, powdered garlic. Oh, that's a twist off. Okay. Don't add too much. About, oh god, that's maybe a little too much. Black pepper. You can never have too much pepper. Alright, that's more than enough. Now this, poultry seasoning. This stuff you gotta be real careful with. About a pinch should be enough. Maybe just a little more of a pinch. Yeah. Around that much should be good. Oh yeah. You can see the chicken already cooking. Let that rest for a while longer, and we'll get back to you after that. Okay, the chicken is looking good right here. Pro tip, to know when your chicken's done, you want it to where it's falling off the bone. That's how tender you want it. Now, we add in the carrots once it's starting to get a little cooked. Put in the carrots. Ooh. There we go. Stir that a little bit. Took it off high heat, put it a little on medium. Get that. Get our chicken. It's looking nice. It's not done yet. It's gonna take a good while. Alright. It's almost done. This is not an official recipe. Don't try and recreate this. I could be doing something wrong. Anyways, let's let that steam for a little more. Hey, Vsauce. Okay, so the chicken is done. Now for this next step, it probably took like an hour to cook this. It's gonna be worth it in the end. You have to take your bone, take your pieces of chicken out the string. I keep stuttering. Take your chicken out the pot, put it in a strainer over the pot. You want to keep those juices. Debone it. You debone the chicken. After that, you put it back in. We leave the bone in there to cook so it adds more flavor. That's the only reason we left it in. So, give me a minute and I'll get all this deboned. Okie dokie. Alright, so, for the... Oh my god, I forgot what they're called. Dumplings, yeah. We have a frozen pack. Yeah, I know. Could have done it homemade, but of course that can't be done. They were frozen. They're frozen. They came out of this little pack right here. This is only a part of it. There's a little doggy right here. Are you hungry? I know you are hungry. Anyways, we have the dumpling over there, but we're not going to use that because we don't need that much. Let's point you down towards the master. Oh, would you look at what? Would you look? Oh my god! Would you look at that? So beautiful. Anyways, I made more stock. 4 cups, same thing. We're adding more. The reason we're adding more is so there's enough room for the dumplings to boil. Now, the instructions say gradually add a couple at a time. Like this, you know. Just add 1, 2, 3. Alright. I am going to gradually add these dumplings in. There we go. Turn the heat up. We're going to let this boil. Remember, I still have dumplings left. I'm going to add them off camera so that we don't have to wait all that time. So, I'll see you when we practically got the result done. Oh goodness, look at the finished product. Tell me this don't look gorgeous. Look at this. Here's the dumpling. Right here. Let's get a bowl of some. And let's do a taste test of this masterpiece. Okay. This is a little different setup for tasting the food. You gotta get used to it. You can barely even see the food or my face. Look at this. Very nice and crispy. Looks very beautiful. Loving the texture. I'm gonna try sitting on my knees so that you guys can see me better. I am quite tall. Look at this. Should probably let it cool down before I even touch it. Already off the bat, loving the dumplings that I'm looking at. They're very textured. Anyways, let's try this. Oh. Ah. It's perfect. I love it. It's very delicious. I'm not over exaggerating. I love it. Chicken and dumplings has always been my favorite meal. It's very delicious. Just want to say thanks for dropping by, watching my vids. I'm gonna keep this channel alive. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, consider subscribing. You know, you want to see more of this? Subscribe. Get notified whenever I make a new video. It's very smart. Very smart. Until next time.